slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive, maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25-yard line. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
Watch the run, watch the run. 56, Mike, 56, right there, 56. Under 10, under 10, 10. 56.
They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Daniel Sorensen on the tackle.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
At the 34-yard line.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
56 to Mike, boy, 56. Check 56. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Now Trubisky going to give this to Montgomery. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 11 yards there. First down.
Chicago Bears. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
A play fake to Montgomery. Now Trubisky. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 23 yards, the final tally.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
David.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards. Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends.
In 2nd and inches.
Now it's Trubisky. That's going to be caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
That's good.
A good pickup there. 21 yards.
1st down and goal to go.
Here's Trubisky to throw. Open man, he finds Kmet. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown.
Cole Kmet there to make the grab. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Pat O'Donnell to kick off for Chicago.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, it's Bell. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. That's a loss of 8 yards there to bring up 3rd.
Back at the 16-yard line.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow them to convert a 3rd and 18. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That really sets him back, a loss of 6.
40-yard line.
And once again, he's going to be stopped up behind the line. 2nd straight play. Shades of the 85 Bear defense a little bit. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. 1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. Going deep here for Watkins. And that will be incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on 4th down conversions. And here we go again. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
The kickoff for Kansas City.
The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the 3rd quarter. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and...
Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery.
39-yard line.
Finding some room at midfield. And all the way down to the 41-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just 1 big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
1st down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
And we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Crunch time, defense.
Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
But you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
53, Mike. Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. Hey,
Off the play fake, here's Trubisky. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be...
And he's into the clear. He's at the 30.
Give me some.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. So this, not a stat line that you'd expect to see. 2 touchdowns for him now in the ball game, both coming on the ground.
And while it may be unusual, it's obvious they found something that they like on offense that they can use against the defense. And I think they'll continue to go to it until they stop them.
So they try to make it a two-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A two-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Over first and 10.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Intercepted.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground. Honed in on taking it right down Broadway. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 35 yards. And thanks to the interception, the Chiefs offense cashes in with 6. They'll roll him out right. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack.
21, Bears 6.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses them about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
The 41-yard line.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. He completes this into the hands of Miller. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the
throwing once more, it's Trubisky. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson.
Oh, yeah!
Touchdown, Chicago! Allen Robinson, 53 yards. And the Bears cut into that lead.
Cairo Santos.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there.
You will not get
And
there.
he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 75 yards. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation. Knowing when it exists to go to it, they did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot. Up 2 scores here in the third quarter. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. Deshaun Gibson there on the tackle.
His 49-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 51 yards. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Bears 13.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go a minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Trubisky. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Hill now after the interception. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now 2nd down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
And he's going to let it go deep. And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's 3rd down. Trying to go back to Watkins, and it's 3rd down.
Yards to go.
And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. They've been brilliant, perfect on 4th down so far. 3 for 3, and they're going to try again here. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down. Well, Charles, I guess the only thing I can think there is they've got a 3-score lead, and they're saying, we're not going to lose this, so let's have some fun. I don't know why you go for it.
I think that's as good an explanation as any, and we all know that certain coaches are more aggressive than others. That call to me, the fantasy people loved it, right? Anybody who's going to touch the ball, gain yards, maybe put more points on the board, they're happy that they kept it and did that. So very interesting deal there, but I'm with you on that one. Maybe he just says, what the heck, we can't lose. Let's go ahead and keep trying to win or add to our lead.
Play action. Now Trubisky. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Trubisky now to throw on 3rd down. Flush to his right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off inside the 10.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 16-yard line.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Right back.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The Chiefs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Ooh, the juke. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Mahomes throwing on 4th. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you could hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. And he will take it on out to the 20-yard line. I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Hey, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
Hey, could count on my power and look at my dogs. Way back then, you could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich, then went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. Ay, how did you let it go miss? Ay, how she was magic, she mixed. Met her at one of the functions, we caught a little rhythm, she caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked it.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half. Had a
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. Well, the Ravens say they have it. They do have it. Ravens. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, as the defense rallies quickly after the nice move. Big Sheldon Rankins there to bring him down.
At the 31-yard line.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
2 brings up 3rd and 10.
He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 33 yards. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. So they start this game just like they won. Opening drive touchdown, a nice run there to finish it off.
Yeah, that's what we call an explosive run because of the distance. And being able to do that puts a little uncertainty in the minds of your opponent.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Jackson from the shotgun. Forced out to his left. Now he'll pull it down, and he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Ravens 8, Saints nothing.
Looky here, a touchdown, a 2-point conversion, and now an onside kick. Well, the Ravens say they have it. They do have it. Well, they just scored, they got the lead, and they decide to keep their foot on the accelerator, so to speak.
Scouting, scouting, scouting. They had to have seen something in their preparation for this game that told them in this situation, if they get the look they like, let's go ahead and go for it anyway. They like being bold.
And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Call it 7 yards on the carry, so a pretty good gain, but still left with a tough 3rd and 8. That'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th. Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
The ball carrier.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Breeze leads this one with Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
And it's 3rd down.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 34. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
And the Saints
throwing on 1st down is Breeze. And brought in by the tight end Cook. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jared Cook, 34 yards. And the Saints move back within a couple of the lead.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Lutz good on the extra point. And this is now a 1-point game.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will make it into the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive.
Accelerating, and off he goes. And finally out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4. A big play there on the option. 82 yards.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation. A tight one. 8-7 our score after one on EA Sports. Now a play fake here on first down. Steps away to his left. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Escaping the pressure right. Looking for Snead, and it's intercepted. P.J. Williams with a pick. He's at the 50. 30.
Do what we do. Do what
20,
we do.
10. 5, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Lutz with the extra point, and that makes this a 14-8 ball game.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this carries into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Brought down back at the 24-yard line.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That gain on third down, good for 28. So in Saints territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 49-yard line. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Saints 46-yard line.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Disaster there, resulting in a loss of 7 on third down. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. From midfield now, here's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive.
And this is taken in at the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Michael Thomas. 53 yards. And the Saints are able to strike quickly for 6. Lutz will look to add the extra point. He knocks it through, and he extends the lead to 21-8.
Saints 21. Ravens.
Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This taken in about 4 yards deep. Able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And that's caught inside the 35. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Flushed out right. Caught right side, it's Snead. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson. And